Right now at 5, people camping in La Crosse's marshes are given about a week to leave.
And live coverage from our 3rd annual Stuff the Bus campaign, collecting school supplies for children in need.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Today's the big day for WKBT's 3rd annual Stuff the Bus campaign, where we and our partners at the La Crosse Area YMCA and the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse collect school supplies for underprivileged students heading back to class in a few weeks.
It's a great project. As families gear up for back-to-school shopping, we're partnering with Cooley Bank to make sure every student has the supplies they need for a successful school year. And our own Allison Ferget is live at the Walmart in Onalaska, where folks have been donating supplies all day. Allison, how's it going out there?
Ken and Emily, we've been out here since 6 a.m. We've had teams and we've been collecting supplies since 8 a.m. just collecting any donations that people can spare to help some Cooley region kids. And right now we're going to be speaking with the YMCA's Community Outreach Director, Jenny Meldy. And Jenny, do you want to just talk about what an event like this means for the Y?
Sure. This event is just so meaningful. It's so helpful to have our generous community helping supply kids with school supplies for the school year. Next week, we have 2 events going on, one on Tuesday night at the Boys and Girls Club from 5 to 7, and then we have another one next Saturday at the YMCA on the 24th from 10 to 1, a walk-up event. We're really hoping to help families, anybody who has a little extra to give for school supplies. We really could use highlighters, colored pencils, shampoo, deodorant, soap, scissors, anything that kids could need in order to get a fresh start in the school year.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I was just about to ask what supplies we still need. You hit on a lot of them. Is there anything else that you want to include that you would like people to still come out and bring for the couple hours that we're still going to be out here?
Sure, really anything. We have a lot of notebooks, but we could definitely use backpacks. Like I said, Clorox wipes, Kleenex are really high demand items too. But we also want kids to start their year off great with, a nice shower and shampoo, deodorant, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste. So we've been really collecting all of that. Anything from folders, colored pencils, highlighters, like I said.
That's great. And this has a really great outreach. It's not going to just be affecting kids while we're here in Onalaska or the La Crosse area, but it's going to have much further outreach. Do you want to just talk about all the communities that are going to benefit from this?
Sure. We've been doing a lot of outreach food programs this year, and we're hoping this will complement that. One community, a rural community, will be handing out about 150 backpacks along with the food boxes that we're giving out this week. So it's been really great to go out into some rural communities and in broader Onalaska, La Crosse, and Holmen areas for sure.
Thank you so much, Jenny. And as she said, we're going to have huge outreach with this Stuff the Bus program. Right now, we're here at the Onalaska Walmart. We'll be here for about another hour, but we also have a team at the La Crosse Southside Walmart as well. So we'll send it back to them. Ken and Emily.
All right, thank you, Allison. Now this year we've grown Stuff the Bus to 2 locations. Not only can you donate at the Onalaska Walmart where we just saw Allison, but also at the Walmart in South La Crosse on Mormon Cooley Road.
And that's where our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart, is tonight. Greg, it was a little rainy when I was out there this morning. What are we at now?
Yeah, we've had off and on showers here today with that low, but just hit and miss, nothing like all-day type rain. Right now the radar still indicates all that wrapping around the low to the north, so we'll continue to see these showers off and on. Temperature still in the 70s, a little bit muggy out there if you go to the north of Eau Claire. Really a lot of the activity is further northeast, a little bit more concentrated there. We've had a few showers come here to La Crosse, in fact one's just south of the area right now, but overall we've remained kind of dry here, but we still could see that overall. Southwest Wisconsin's where we've seen a little bit stronger action, but that's pushed off to the east towards Madison. And once again, big picture shows over the next 3 to 4 hours, probably till about 10, we're going to see these light showers, dodging a few of them here and there. Won't be heavy or strong, but you definitely may need the umbrella for the evening, and that's what we planned out for Eau Claire. Showers and then actually just cloud covers as we go throughout the evening. 68, we'll start seeing that northwest wind begin to pick up a little bit. Otherwise, La Crosse, hit and miss showers here. Chance still low, but I think you will see some in the area. We'll get to 70 with cloud cover. Overnight now, we're really looking at temperatures then falling back back into the 60s. Still kind of muggy out there overall. We'll see some low clouds developing, maybe some fog. I don't know if it'll be quite as widespread as we had last night. So later on, we're going to time out really what's going to go on for Saturday's showers, which are a few less, and then we're going to have some quiet conditions we'll kind of plan out for next week, which is the good news. Now, we are here at the Stuff the Bus. Here's our second locations. It's the third year we've done this so far, so we're going to talk to someone that's actually helping out real lot. This is from the Cooley National Bank, is it? I wanted to say that. Cooley Bank, that's it. So this is Jody Ellenberger, and she's been part of it for how long doing this now?
I think this is our first year actually volunteering at Stuff the Bus, but we've always done school supply drives and different things like that to help out different nonprofits in the community.
Okay. And how important is this for the community, for the students that are coming back to school? I mean, I haven't dealt with this. It's been 20 years for my kids to be little.
No way.
Yeah.
So you know what? I think I have younger kids, and it's just so important to their self-esteem and to help them be excited to go back to school and have new supplies, new backpacks, and all the supplies they need to be successful. And anything to help with their confidence and give back to our community is super important.
And how long is this going on, and how can you actually donate beyond just this event too?
So they will be accepting donations, I believe, through the Channel 8 website, and then also we'll be here until 6 o'clock tonight, and you can swing by and make a donation.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for supporting this and doing this.
All right, we'll be back later on with the main weather, but definitely come back down here. It'll be dry, kind of muggy, but definitely come down here and help this cause. Back to you guys.
Look at Greg and his interview skills. He did a great job, didn't he? Well, Democrats from Wisconsin's 3rd Congressional District making a stop in La Crosse today, rallying behind Rebecca Cook just days after winning the primary election. After Tuesday's win, Cook is set to face Republican Congressman Derek Van Orden in November's general election. Cook's competitors for the spot, Democrats Katrina Shankland and Eric Wilson, have now become her allies, backing her in their 3rd District Unity Tour. The three stopped in Eau Claire yesterday and will wrap up their tour in Viroqua this afternoon.
3 people are accused of beating and locking an 84-year-old man in his own basement in November. Caleb Crocker, Kaylin Cave, and Kyle Wedekind each face felony counts of kidnapping, physical abuse of an elder, intimidation or threatening force, and false imprisonment. Now, according to the criminal complaint, the victim knew Crocker and was letting him and his girlfriend Cave stay at his house for a few days. The victim says while they were there, Wedekind showed up one night in a ski mask and beat the victim, demanding money. He was then tied up and locked in his basement. Crocker and Cave later came back to the basement and apologized for what, quote, other people had done to him. They and the victim's car were gone the next day. La Crosse County jail records show Wedekind and Crocker are arrested and have $50,000 signature bonds. Police do have a warrant out for Cave.
An Arcadia 16-year-old is dead after a single vehicle accident. The Buffalo County Sheriff's Office was called to Boland Valley Road in the township of Glencoe around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday for a report of a crash. When responders arrived, they found the vehicle's 16-year-old driver dead on scene. Investigators say he was not wearing a seatbelt and speed was a factor in the crash. The accident remains under investigation.
Unsheltered people living in La Crosse's marshes have about a week to leave. According to a release from the city of La Crosse, they'll be cleaning the marsh along Veterans Trail to protect public health, safety, and the environment. Anyone camping in the area must leave with all their belongings by 7 a.m. August 28th. Anything left behind will be thrown away. The news comes a week after La Crosse's Common Council voted to end camping on all city-owned property. The city is offering storage for folks' belongings as long as they contact the city's Parks Department before that date. The storage is limited to 1 large contractor bag and must be picked up from 2000 Macro Drive within 30 days. Appointments for that must be scheduled through the police department's property division.
Cop on a rooftop.
Why local police officers are scaling local coffee shops for a good cause in just a few minutes.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Our son Trent overcame kidney disease and beat cancer. But when he injured his leg, he took what he thought was a pain pill.
It was laced with fentanyl, and it killed him. He was 23.
We reached out to Tammy Baldwin, but all we got back was a form letter.
Obviously, she doesn't care about families like ours. Our kids are dying from fentanyl pouring across our border.
And we can't trust Tammy Baldwin to stop it.
Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
It's the final weekend to save now during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Drury's in Fountain. Exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's. You'll save on everything Smith Brothers makes. The latest sofa styles, sectionals to fit any room, and the finest in genuine leather, all featuring a lifetime warranty on solid maple frames, sturdy steel springs, and luxurious cushions. Plus, there's even 24-month financing available. Sale ends Monday at 8 at Drury's in Fountain.
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
There's a side of Eric Hovde you might not know. In his 20s, he was diagnosed with MS, and in that moment, his life and priorities changed. Eric started Hovde Homes. Hovde Homes rescue abandoned children from sex trafficking and slavery. For children who never experienced real love, Hovde Homes offer the love, care, and support they need to heal. MS changed Eric's life, and thousands of children are alive today because of it.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
There will be some significant changes for home buyers and sellers in the Wisconsin area. In March, the National Association of Realtors announced they reached a settlement agreement in a federal antitrust conspiracy claims lawsuit. The Real Estate Examining Board approved revisions to Wisconsin board listing contracts. So starting tomorrow, multiple listing service of compensation will no longer be offered, and written agreements will be required when working with buyers or touring a home.
We're going to continue to do business as realtors in Wisconsin as we have for decades. But with the absence of broker compensation being offered in the MLS, as realtors, we now need to make some phone calls, have better communication.
In light of those changes, some estimates say the changes will drop real estate commissions by anywhere from 25 to 50%.
Cop on a rooftop. Local law enforcement took to new heights this morning for a great cause. Officers perched atop both of La Crosse's Duncan locations for the annual Cop on a Rooftop event, benefiting Special Olympics of Wisconsin. From dawn to noon, the brave men and women in blue traded their patrol cars for rooftops, raising awareness and funds for our local Special Olympics athletes.
The athletes love being here. They love working with the law enforcement, and it's a great day for everyone.
Funds raised through the initiative will be used to support around 300 local Special Olympics athletes. Over the past 12 years, Cop on a Rooftop has raised over $500,000 for Special Olympics programs across the state.
Stuff the bus.
We're still at both La Crosse area Walmart locations until 6 o'clock tonight, looking for school supplies like backpacks, notebooks, and hygiene products for children in need.
Yeah, we still got showers this evening, and we've got a few more tomorrow. We'll kind of time out what Saturday looks like, but the better news, the second half of the weekend is looking good. I'll time it out and break it down for you coming up on your First One Weather Update after the break.
Refresh your space with a mid-century makeover at Ashley. During the Labor Day sale, discover statement pieces starting at $499.99. Plus, get 0% interest for 5 years on in-store purchases. No minimum purchase required. Shop more deals in-store and online.
Sanctuary cities protect illegal immigrant criminals from being deported, like an illegal immigrant arrested for battery in Madison. Instead of being deported, he was released and went on to assault several more women, including a 13-year-old girl. Senator Tammy Baldwin voted 9 times to support federal funding for sanctuary cities that release dangerous illegals back onto our streets. And Baldwin voted for amnesty for 11 million illegals, including criminals. Tell Senator Baldwin, stop protecting illegal immigrants and start protecting Wisconsin.
We provide specialty level care in anything from wisdom tooth removal to dental implant placement to more complex corrective jaw surgeries.
Trying to make it as easy of an experience as you can go through. We're the most experienced clinic in the region for these types of procedures. If you or your family member needs wisdom teeth removed, tooth extraction, dental implants, you found the right place. We'd be happy to see you here.
We work closely with your general dentist. Have a discussion with your dentist about a referral to us.
Maury's VW has all the latest Volkswagens with new product arriving daily, including the new 2024 Volkswagen SUV lineup, the large and very spacious Atlas and Atlas Crossport, the perfect size family-friendly Volkswagen Tiguan, and the practical, economical Volkswagen Taos. As always, you don't need to travel far to have your Volkswagen serviced. Come in for your test drive today at Maury's Volkswagen.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
I'm the proud son of a single mom.
My mom worked nights to provide for us.
My mom worked 80 hours a week.
But Eric Hovde thinks if you have a single mom, you're going to be poor or a drug addict?
That is a direct path to a life of poverty. It leads to higher drug rate.
That just shows Eric Hovde is ignorant.
Come on, I'm successful today because of my mom.
I learned my work ethic from my mom, my single mom.
What is wrong with this guy?
Labor Day mattress deals are happening now at Ashley. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on select mattress purchases. Plus, get 0% interest for 5 years on in-store purchases. Only at Ashley.
Our third annual Stuff the Bus is ongoing this evening as we collect school supplies and hygiene supplies for kids in need who are heading back to school. We have donation stations at both the La Crosse and Onalaska Walmart, so there's still time for you to chip in.
Our chief meteorologist Greg Barnhart is at the La Crosse Walmart for an update and, of course, a check of our weekend forecast. Greg.
Yeah, Emily and Ken, it's actually fairly nice out here given that it is August and we could be in the 90s. But it is starting to feel like back to school time, and of course we're doing all this to get the kids ready for. So we got this booth set up. We're here till 6 p.m. We got the bus over here, which is not quite stuffed yet, but you know, I rode this bus many years ago on there too. So please come down. We got helpers, community-driven guys here that are helping out, and of course Cooley Bank is also the main sponsor with this too. And we've been doing this 3 years. It's the second location. We got another one up the other side, but definitely come down here. We still have a few showers out there, but I think overall it's going to be fairly dry, so that's the good news. And once again, temperature-wise, with cloud cover, can't beat these temperatures right now, so that's the good news. So if we look now at the weather, going back to the weather for the next few days here, we're looking at, we still got those showers out until about 10 p.m. Otherwise, we're going to see then less showers on Saturday with this low nearby. We're still spinning up a few showers, but it'll be probably more sun in the afternoon time frame. The best news is that we're going to see more sunshine Sunday. That should get us back in the mid-80s, and next week looks fairly quiet. Right now we still got a few showers. There's one just south of La Crosse here, a few to the west. A lot of the activity due is pushed off to the east, and we kind of time it out right now. We're going to see more of that continue on, off and on. Very small showers. They won't last long, but they could give you a quick downpour, and that'll continue probably to about 10 p.m., and then I think a lot of the activity, except maybe northeast of Eau Claire, we'll probably cease, and we'll just see mainly cloud cover as temperatures still lower in the 60s. A little muggy out there too yet. We really haven't seen that cooler air come back down. Waking up tomorrow, we had a lot of fog this morning. I think it'll be more low clouds or maybe some fog, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Otherwise, we kind of time out tomorrow. We're looking at the showers redeveloping towards late morning, early afternoon, but it's kind of centered more along the Mississippi River and westward. And I think by the afternoon hours, a lot more areas will see some sunshine out there with that northwest wind a little picking up. Temperature still could get close to 80 if you get the sun. Otherwise, up to the north, probably mid-70s. And then for tomorrow evening, those few showers will start to dissipate a little bit. Once again, kind of a repeat of Friday, but less coverage. And I think a lot of areas will stay dry than going into your Sunday, which is the better news of the story here. Now, fog, we had some visibility this morning given this atmosphere right now. I think we'll see more of that once again, especially if we clear out a little bit. You're either going to see some low clouds hanging above the ground, or you're actually going to see some fog with visibility restrictions once again. So something to keep in mind if you're out and about early in the morning. It will improve probably about 9 or 10, but we'll still have the cloud cover lingering. there's your picture for Sunday. It pushes off to the east, the low, so we'll see more sun, and that'll allow the temperatures well into the 80s. In fact, some areas mid-80s, which is a little bit above average. That's the good news. And then if we go all the way through next week, if you want quiet weather, we got it. Really, the ridge and the hot conditions will stay to the west. We're going to be right on the jet stream, and that'll keep us relatively mild. We'll warm up a little bit, but it'll stay hot to the south. And with this pattern, it's a fairly dry pattern too, so we're not expecting to see much in the way of precipitation. This only goes out to Wednesday, I'm showing you, but beyond that, it is still remaining quiet and mild. We're not seeing any heat or humidity really returning too much, so that's a positive news as we continue to go through the second half of August. For tonight, a few showers remaining probably till about 10 p.m. or so. There might be a few areas that continue, but tomorrow we're going to see highs back in the mid-70s, upper 70s, and some of the warmer locations may get up into that 80-degree mark, and that's good news. As we look at the 8-day forecast, it is quiet, and that's probably the biggest story of it. We're going to warm up Sunday, and then right around seasonable average, which is low 80s. So we may warm up the following weekend, but overall, we've had a string of nice conditions through August, and this weather continues. Back to you guys, Ken and Emily.
All right, thank you, Greg. A tasty way to give back.
The organization Rhymes hosts a brat stand to help out area youth in crisis.
Monday on News 8 Now this morning, are your kids ready for the classroom? We'll tell you why a quick trip to the doctor might be just as important as buying those new school supplies when we see you at 5 a.m.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
During the Labor Day sale going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Before she was the most liberal U.S. Senator, Kamala Harris was the liberal San Francisco prosecutor, the most progressive in all of California. She let an MS-13 gang member go, who then murdered a father and his 2 sons. She agreed to release another felon, who then committed murder. And Kamala even protected illegal alien drug dealers so they could escape deportation. Kamala Harris, a dangerous San Francisco liberal. Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
During the Labor Day sale going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A brat stand in Onalaska is helping bring support to area youth at risk.
Rhymes, a nonprofit that provides basic essentials for homeless and runaway youth, hosted a brat barn at Onalaska Festival Foods today. Brats, hamburgers, and hot dogs were sold to raise funds for the organization.
It'll help provide youth ages 12 to 24 with shelter, food, clothing, or just a place to take a shower. Educational and employment resources are also available to help them achieve lifelong skills of stability.
An opportunity for shelter, has an opportunity to eat, has an opportunity for just the basic necessities of life, and being able to grow in a way that's truly going to be beneficial for their well-being.
Now, if you weren't able to make it out today for a brat, you can donate or volunteer your time to help Youth in Crisis. We'll have a link to their website on how to do so.
I know we had a little bit of rain during the time our photographer was out there, but hope they had a great turnout.
Yeah, and might I add, those Oktoberfest festival brats are delicious.
Yes, they
and they're only $3.50, and they usually have them on Sundays, those brat stands.
I'm getting hungry already.
Yeah, they're good. All right, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
Eric Hovde, multimillionaire California banker, named one of Orange County's most influential residents. A glamorous lifestyle, the best parties. Hovde bragged about being in the 1%, but accused Wisconsin farmers of not working hard. Now, this California banker wants to buy a Senate seat in Wisconsin. Eric Hovde, what an arrogant, phony fraud. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
It just keeps getting worse.
These are telltale signs that water is shifting your foundation. But it's okay. We got it.
Oh, this is done growing in this house.
Okay.
Cracking drywall is just one sign your foundation is compromised, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. And now receive no interest on any repairs if paid in full in 24 months. Call or go online today.
At Driven to Clean, our goal is fast, efficient cleaning of your trash bins and dumpsters. Our high-powered wash system and autonomous trucks kill almost 99% of all bin bacteria, using 200-degree pressurized water to blast away germs and residue. We come the day after trash or recycling pickup for residential services and pre-schedule for commercial. Once completed, you'll have the cleanest bins around. Check out our plans and pricing at driventoclean.com.
Has your pet been diagnosed with a luxating patella or floating kneecap? Forget the inconvenience of travel and expense to a university. Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics in Holmen specializes in using both tibial tuberosity transpositions and block trochleoplasties to safely repair your pet's injury. Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics today.
It's Toyota's national sales event. Swipe into end of summer fun with an exciting new Toyota. Whether you're paddleboarding in a RAV4, mountain biking in a Tacoma, or tubing with your best friends in a Camry, you'll find plenty to post about all summer long.
Right now, during Toyota's national sales event, you can lease a new Tacoma for $349 a month, or get 2.99% APR for 60 months on a new Tundra.
Come in today. Ooh, like
Toyota. Let's go places.
Yeah, we're going to still have a few showers this evening, just small showers, not expecting to last until probably about 10, 11. Still kind of muggy out there, mid-60s, low clouds for both kind of locations. That goes for Eau Claire, about 64. Once again, very light showers. Could see some fog, but I think it'll be more low fogs. And then showers tomorrow, but the better news is Sunday looks dry, mid-80s, and the rest of the period looks fairly quiet and actually very seasonable. So that's the positive news.
The better
Come on
news.
out here. We still got some great weather, and on National, actually, Bratwurst Day, too. So come out there and donate for our cause.
Stuff the bus.